Yo, what is up, wrestling fam? It's your boy here, Easy Coo, chilling here at the Wrestling Heat, and I'm about to slide on through and hit you with that wrestling news. So sit back, relax, and I got you with some wrestling news. And I got the reason why Ronda Rousey hasn't came in yet. I got some returns and much more, ladies and gentlemen. So sit back, and it's about to happen in about 3, 2, 1. And yo, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to say before the video goes on, I'm sorry for the blur on the phone. I dropped my phone in a fryer a couple days ago at work, so I'm sorry if there's a little blur. But ladies and gentlemen, I got you with the wrestling news lineup tonight, and the first part of the wrestling news I got for you is RVD reveals that he has talked to AEW. So if there's any RVD fans out there, we might be seeing him in AEW, but I heard that he might be heading over to WWE to finish out his career. But, you know, that's hearsay, you know, he say, she say type stuff, but it looks like RVD was in talks at one point with AEW, and you might see him over there make 1 or 2 appearances. So don't, you know, that is a big possibility. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, RVD in talks with AEW. Will he come with an agreement? Will he just show up a few times? Will he be heading over to WWE? I don't know, folks. Only time will tell. So let me know what you think about that down below. And now we're moving on to Daniel Bryan moving to a part-timer role real soon, and that could be the reason why we haven't really been seeing him on our television. He could be going into a backstage role, which I think is going to happen here after maybe this year coming up. Not 2020, but 2021, I think we could be seeing him transition into a part-time role to where he only has, you know, a certain number of matches a year. And most of the time, he'll just be sitting in the back, doing writing stuff and stuff like that. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you're kind of disappointed, like me, but, you know, he is a human being. He had, you know, some significant, you know, head injuries over the year. I'm glad the guy is doing okay now, or he's doing good now. But, yeah, it looks like he's going to be moving into a part-time role here real soon. I don't know how soon is soon. But that's just something to look out for if you wonder why you don't see him on television all that much anymore. So going on from that, this one was pretty interesting. When I heard about it, it's about CM Punk. I know everybody's about up to here about hearing about CM Punk's return, but this isn't a return. This is CM Punk attempted to buy ROH while he was still under contract in WWE back in 2010, and I guess him and the owner had a little back and forth, or he talked to one of the owners of ROH, and I guess things didn't go, you know, as planned. But yeah, at one point in time, while CM Punk was in WWE back in 2010, he texted up the owner and was just like, or one of the people in ROH, and was like, yo man, I'd like to buy. You know, I know I'm over here at WWE, but I'm real interested in ROH, man. Come on, man. Come up off that paper. But I guess things didn't come to, you know, to pass, and nothing was bought. ROH is still ROH. CM Punk, no longer wrestling. But, yeah. There's some interesting news right there. Let me know, you know, if what you would like to see if CM Punk would have bought ROH. That would have been pretty cool, especially with some of the talent that was in there around that time. They have always had some pretty decent talent over there in ROH. So going on from there with the CM Punk, we're going to be moving on to fans revive Fire Velveteen Dream hashtag after he redebuts or he returns. And I even said that the other day during my NXT live stream. I was like, the fans are fixing to be all over this. I don't know why they keep on trying to put him and Austin Theory, on television. They ain't going to get no views. If anything, people are going to change the channel. And they're going to cause, it's going to cause a big uproar, especially on the internet with the stuff that he was accused of doing, being a pedo and stuff like that, along with Austin Theory. I'm not going to spend too much time on this, but yeah, the fans are pissed about Velveteen Dream being on NXT television again. Let me know how you feel about it down below, folks. So after that, we're going to be moving to... After refusing to be a part of Retribution, Mercedes Martinez returns to NXT and beats the whole living hell out of Io Shirai. And that's exactly what happened. If you're watching with me on Periscope, or if you're just watching NXT, in general, you've seen her come, bop. She was beating the hell out of Io Shirai. After Io Shirai called out Toni Storm, here she comes, bam, hits her, and next thing you know, she's getting thrown around everywhere. And I'm pretty happy that she turned down the Retribution thing, because we all see how Mia Yim is doing over there. I just think she wants to be closer to her husband, and that's the reason why she stayed over. But yeah, folks, we had the return of Mercedes Martinez. I'm very excited to see what they're going to be doing with her in NXT. Who would you like to see her face other than Io Shirai? I know she's already had matches with Rhea Ripley. I'd like to see a match between her and Toni Storm, but it looks like she's going to be a heel, so I don't think her and Toni Storm will be having a match anytime soon. But yes, she's back, kicking ass. Mercedes Martinez, welcome back to NXT, and thank you for turning down that awful bit in Retribution. So going on from that, we're going to go to WWE has high hopes for Legends Night edition of Monday Night Raw, but why? But why are you bringing the Legends back just to get a small little ratings push? Pushing the ratings. You should be relying on the talent that you have now. And the reason why they're not doing so good is because your writing team is straight up garbage. And so are you, Vince McMahon. You're becoming more trash as time goes on with these stories. And I really hope that things start to change, because it's starting to get really, really hard for me to watch Raw from start to finish. That's 3 hours. They should limit it down to 2 hours, and everything would be squeezy peasy. But ladies and gentlemen, what do y'all think? Do y'all think WWE should rely on their talent that they have now for the ratings, or should they be digging up people that shouldn't be, coming back into the wrestling business just for a little hello, how's it going, and then we don't see them? You know what I mean? We don't see them anymore. And then your ratings are just going to go down again. So Vince McMahon, it's a vicious circle that you're putting yourself in here, bud. You should already know that. You've been around way longer than I have, bud. But, yeah. What do y'all think, ladies and gentlemen? Do y'all think they should rely on their talent that they have now, or do you think they should be relying on the Legends? Let me know down below, folks. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love to see me Stone Cold, some Rikishi, some Trish Stratus. I know Alicia Fox is going to be there. I'm happy that Carlito is going to be there. Don't get me wrong. I spit in the face the people that don't want to be cool. Pooey. You know what I mean? I love that guy. I'm glad he's going to be on Monday Night Raw. But is he going to stay? Probably not. Oh yeah, and Alicia Fox and a lot of others. But yeah, folks, I say WWE should rely on the talent that they have now. But that's just me. And this one, ladies and gentlemen, one before the end of the video. This is the reason why we haven't seen Ronda Rousey come back yet. And she recently revealed that Ronda Rousey reveals she broke her lower vertebrae, like lower vertebrae in her back, in half. And it's caused her a lot of pain. I got the whole article here and here for you if you want to get the whole, you know, what happened. But yeah, it looks like during her recent run, somehow she got a broken back, broken vertebrae, and that sounds hella painful. And Ronda Rousey, I would say that if that is 100% true, I would say, you know, your first run wasn't the best, but you were a badass. All right, you were throwing women around everywhere. You held that Raw Championship for a good while, and you know, if you don't ever come back, I will say that I wasn't happy for what you said about the fans, but I am a fan of yours in general from UFC. I've been a fan of yours for a good little while before you even came into WWE, but just want to say, get well soon, Ronda Rousey. That really sucks that if, you know, you do have that broken vertebrae in your back, I hope somehow that they can, you know, refuse it somehow, and maybe we can get maybe a couple matches from you. But that's only if you're, you know, at 100% and, you know, you don't do one move and next thing you know, you're paralyzed from, you know, the waist down. So Ronda Rousey, we love you. If we don't see you back in the ring, I ain't gonna be mad at you. You know, that is a very, very big injury. Much love to you, your husband, your goats, everybody at the farm. But yeah, get well soon, and if we don't see you in the ring, it is what it is. So the very last thing before I go here is we had some returns, we're having some returns coming real soon. And the first one, the first one that I got for you here is we got Braun Strowman. He's probably going to be appearing with a new appearance. I think he's going to have a mat, like a little red mask, a little metallic mask. I'm not 100% sure if he's going to use that on the little video that he sent on Twitter and Instagram, but will be interesting to see. So the second one that I have for you here is about Trish Stratus. She wants to come back, but she wants to come back and work with the talent in NXT, and I would say that would be one hell of a you know, cop for NXT and its performance center. You would have the Undertaker there, you'd have Trish Stratus there, and I would say Matt Bloom, Mr. A-Train, need to get this girl over to instill her knowledge into the new people. So there's that. And this one is pretty interesting, folks. This one is about Jimmy coming back, and it says Jimmy return will happen soon, either in January and February, and we may be, and maybe more, family coming soon to sit at the tribal chiefs table. I don't know who could be coming with Jimmy, but that is very interesting. We might have some more Samoan family to surround the big dog, the tribal chief, Roman Reigns. And ladies and gentlemen, this is all that I got for you before I go to work. As you can tell, I got my crew shirt on from Mickey D's. I go to work here in about another hour, but before this goes out, I want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year. Even though I'm still going to be pushing out videos before that, I just want to say Merry Christmas, literally tomorrow. So from my family to everybody's family that is watching, Merry Christmas. And I hope your family's well. I hope you get everything that you want this Christmas. I hope you get the fast car that you wanted, that pretty girl you wanted. Whatever, folks. But Merry Christmas, and thank you for your watch time. And don't drink and drive. Don't text and drive. Gonna keep this video a little bit short and sweet. So don't drink and drive. Don't text and drive. And forever and always, ladies and gentlemen, just keep it a little bit too sweet, baby. And I'm going to get ready for work, and I'm going to hit you with the wind-up, and goodbye.
Fourth pack is back, cause I'm mass destruction. Guess who's here? The bad boys of wrestling. Testing competition.